guys, welcome back to the Huevember Color Challenge. This is day 28. As always, we're starting off with that photosensitivity warning. If you are sensitive to flashing lights and moving images, the canvas to the right-hand side is going to be stationary, whereas the one to the left is going to be moving around. For today's challenge, we are getting a bonus character. These are two characters that I just like to call the twins. They are part of the Monster Kids universe. But I don't know yet if it's going to be specified exactly what kind of monsters they are, so I'll leave that kind of vague for now. But their names are Abel and Alice. Abel is on the left-hand side of the canvas, Alice is on the right-hand side. They are virtually identical. Their only distinguishing features is they have two different colored eyes, and the opposite eyes are colored. So for Abel, his left eye is blue and his right eye is red. For Alice, her right eye is blue and her left eye is red. I sort of based their whole vibe, or I tried to base their whole vibe on kind of like mysterious children, mysterious and mischievous children. They do have two different necklaces too that helped identify them, and I always forget to sketch them, but the key is Alice and the lock is Abel. And speaking of which, I also forgot to sketch the chains that go around their necks, where it sort of like loops around like a double chain, and then they also have some chains around their hips that I also forgot to sketch until the last minute. So those will be going in later. I don't know what it is about chains. I love them on characters. It adds a lot of texture to character design, but I always forget to add them until the last minute. Anyway, Abel and Alice are definitely the troublemakers of the universe, and they are going to be side characters, but I do intend to use them as like a plot device if I need a little bit of intrigue, a little bit of conflict. If I just need to kick off some of the plot a little bit, I'm going to be using them to do that. They're just kind of the instigators of the story. And again, their monster types are going to be kind of ambiguous. I want it to be a running gag in the story where no one knows what they are, but they keep popping up, they keep showing up, and no one really knows what to make of them. Their color scheme, as I'm sure you can tell, is red and blue. Abel is the blue twin, Alice is the red twin, and I very much did sort of base the color scheme off of, there I go drawing in the chains by the way, just freehanding them because I completely forgot to sketch them. But I did base them off of old 3D glosses because I wanted like a little bit of, not fourth wall breaks, but I wanted them to exist sort of outside the story like they were viewing it. If that makes any sense. They're a little omniscient, in a very mysterious way. The characters don't really know what's happening, but I wanted them to kind of represent audiences in a movie theater, like the story is playing out, hence the 3D glasses theme. And then as for the lock and key symbolism on their necklaces there, I don't really have a specific reason for that. More than anything, it was just to kind of help tell them apart. It was a little easier than trying to remember which eye was which. You just sort of remember the lock is Abel, the key is Alice. But I thought it was a cool design. I didn't have a reason for it. Hopefully I can come up with one so I can include it into the story. Because I think that would be fun. And then I haven't really talked about the design process a lot on this one, but basically I really liked the pose on this. I was really happy with the intertwined fingers sort of opposite each other. So I didn't want to overshadow that by doing some really intense, really dramatic lighting. I did do the purple overlay over the whole thing to even out the tones and make it seem very purple. But I wanted the pose and the line art to kind of stand on its own and just do some very, very simple shading and highlighting on this one. There I go in with the highlighting. Again, just basic cell shading and then basic highlighting. The only real interesting lighting effect that I did is I made their eyes cast light on their hair and face around them. So the red eyes are going to have red highlights around them, and then the blue eyes are going to have blue highlights around them, just like this. And I'm just now realizing I completely forgot to add like an actual highlight in their eye. I might go back and do that. I think I'll go back and do that. It's too late for this video. Well, I'll add it into the final piece. but I'll go back and do that before I post it. And then I wanted to do the sticker aesthetic, and I did the dark outline around them, and then I thought it would be cool to add another blue and red element, so I did that as well. And that is the Huevember Color Challenge, day 28, with Alice and Abel, the twins. Tomorrow we're going to be going back to the pink purple. And if you would like to see tomorrow's video right now, you can find it on my Patreon under the Video Star tier. Other than Patreon, if you would like to follow me on my art journey, I can be found on TikTok and Instagram. I'm posting there every day for the month of November, but November is almost over, so you better get there quick. And make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can find your way back here for tomorrow's video. Bye!